Now joined by one of the GeneralSports.com athletes of the week, it's Hanna Malik of the women's basketball team. Hanna, coming out of the holiday break, 4 games now, 3-1 as a team. You've scored over 20 points in 3 of those 4 games. Just having the holidays to kind of reset and get back into the season. What's been working so well for you on a personal level coming out of the holiday break?
Yeah, I definitely think like me and like just the team in general, we have been focused on like having a lot of fun. Like we had like a big stretch. We had finals, and then we had our tournament at E-Town, and like had a few days off to just kind of like reset. And then once we came back for the break, we were just like, guys, this, it was just us here on campus, like no schoolwork to worry about, just like kind of locking into just each other and just the idea that the game is fun and we're here because we love to hoop. And I think that's really like shown in our play and our record and everything like that coming out of the break.
In your last 2 games alone, 28 points last Wednesday at Averett, matching a career high on Sunday, 29 against a top-ranked Christopher Newport team. With all the craziness and everything else of the last week or so, especially in that Christopher Newport game, having to go 10 for 10 at the free throw line, hit some big free throws to continue that game along. You've done it in a variety of ways, whether it's hit the 3 or doing it at the free throw line. Have you felt more confident as the season has gone along?
I definitely think the confidence has gone up just because we are such a different team this year, bringing in 7 amazing freshmen. We really just got in time to gel with them again. Just the beginning of the season was a good time to gel with them, and then being alone on campus was a good time to gel with them. And yeah, the confidence is definitely there because like I just know like my coach is behind me, my teammates are behind me, just as I'm behind them, and just I knew stepping up to that line that the same belief I had in myself is what my coaches and my teammates had in me, and I think that's what really powered me to make those free throws there and get into that second overtime and play for the win or chance to win.
So 10-4 over the first 14 games, still a perfect 7-0 in conference play. Where do you assess where this team is at right now? Is it where you thought it would be? Is it further along than you thought it'd be? We're about halfway through the season, just kind of looking back at it all and realizing, all right, this is where we stand right now.
That's just that's a tough question, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with like where the team is. I mean, even preseason, like just playing pickup with them and stuff, we knew that we were going to be a good, solid team once we kind of just learned how each other's plays and got some better chemistry. So I feel confident going into this last round of conference play. And I believe like the team feels confident too, especially after the last few outings we have. We have like a lot of confidence that we can play with anybody in the ODAC.
So this week, 2 more conference matchups. It starts on Wednesday with a game at home against Roanoke and then at Randolph-Macon on Saturday. Keys to victory in both those games for your team?
We kind of talk about it a lot, but like we're just going to be us, like, and nobody can kind of control that. Like, we can just show up every day and be the best team we can be and just bring the energy, like, bring the intensity, be locked in the whole game, and, like, kind of just bring that to each of these 2 games, like, 2 tough ODAC competitors. But we know just if we're ourselves, like, nobody can kind of run with us.
She's Hanna Malik of the women's basketball team and one of our GeneralSports.com athletes of the week. Hanna, thanks for joining us, and best of luck this week.
Thank you.
Now joined by one of the GeneralSports.com athletes of the week, it's Richie Manigault of the men's basketball team. Richie, over the last 2 weeks, 3 double-digit performances from you on the offensive end, highlighted by a career-high 27 points on Saturday against Averett. Just coming out of the holiday break, what's been working so well for you on the offensive end?
Yeah, just trusting my game and trusting my shot that it'll fall. And also just comes a lot from my teammates as well. Them trusting me, them having confidence in me taking those shots. That all goes a long way into scoring double digits.
So 27 points, career high on Saturday. You made 7 threes in that game. You chipped in 10 rebounds as well. Some timely shots, especially in the second half. Averett was starting to mount a little bit of momentum. Yourself and a handful of other generals helping to quell that and walk away with the win. How important was it to get involved in different facets of the game, not just scoring the ball as well on Saturday?
Yeah, well, rebounding is something that my team relies on me for. So just going out there, making the hustle plays, grabbing those defensive, offensive rebounds, just really doing anything I can do to help the team secure the W.
So that puts you guys at 9-6 through the first 15 games of the year. It's hard to believe you're, a little bit past halfway point of the season already as you kind of take a step back and look back as the spring term gets underway and just kind of look at the first 15 games of the season. What do you like most out of your group and some things that maybe we'll still want to clean up on as conference play keeps rolling?
Right. I think we're playing very well on the offensive end so far this season. Still looking to clean up things on the defensive end. And going forward, our team motto has always been keep building. This year we're really focusing on that. Taking our losses and our wins, taking everything that we can, that we did well, that we didn't do so well, and just to continue keep building on that and hopefully propel us through the rest of the season.
So this week, 2 conference games. Wednesday night at home against Shenandoah. Follow the game on Saturday at Virginia Wesleyan. What's going to be the big key for the Generals to walk away with a couple of ODAC wins this week?
It'll definitely be on the defensive end. If we can hold them under 70, 80 points, then we'll be in good shape to beat those teams.
He's Richie Manigault on the men's basketball team, one of our GeneralSports.com athletes of the week. Richie, thanks for joining us, and best of luck this week.
Thank you.